Deuces here, another Star Wars action figure review, and today I have the Black Series 6-inch Princess Leia. Now I'm not showing her in the packaging because I actually got her loose at a comic book store, but I believe that I have the standard release and not the 40th anniversary release. So I'm going to do a quick review on this figure. As you can see, the majority of the figure is done in soft goods. She has a soft goods dress, which I do really like for the most part. In some places, yes, it is a little baggy, but for the most part, I think it looks good and it doesn't hinder any articulation, which I really like. Now, going on the head sculpt, which is the biggest issue with this release of the figure, I must have got lucky because the sculpt's not terrible and my paint apps are actually done pretty well. And I apologize for the bad lighting, which results in some bad quality here. But the paint apps are actually done pretty good. The lips are painted nicely, the eyes are painted nicely. She got some blush going on in the cheeks, it looks really good. Hair is sculpted nicely as well. And I think it looks really good for them, or pretty good for the most part. The 40th anniversary one does look better, but then you got the soft goods, not much to talk about there. It does have a hood, which folds back nicely, and you can get overhead, and if you fool around with it a bit, you can get this shape okay, but I prefer it down. But yeah, there's not much to really go on. Aside from that, she has a nice sculpted belt with some silver paint apps. And then the rest is pretty much just soft goods. Underneath there's not much. She got the boots, which are white and sculpted nicely. The rest is just flesh, and I haven't looked any further. But it's pretty cool looking. She looks pretty cool. As a figure, I didn't want to pay full price for her, truthfully, but I'm glad I got it for like half price loose. Yeah, it's not a bad looking figure at all. I do see why some people would shy away from the soft goods, but I think it looks decent on this figure. And the head sculpt, at least for this release, is hit or miss, but hey. In terms of articulation, she is really good. She has a ball joint in the head, as with the hinge in the neck. She has some really good head articulation. Hinges at the shoulders, double hinges at the elbows, which is really good. You don't see that on too many Black Series 6-inch figures. Hinges at the wrists, which move this way. Ball joint at the torso, ball hinge hips, swivel cut thighs, double hinge knees, and hinges at the ankles with rockers. So she's pretty well articulated. You can get some pretty good poses out of her. And in terms of accessories, she comes with 2 blasters. She comes with the standard Stormtrooper blaster rifle, which we've seen with numerous figures. It does have the silver paint app, which is nice. She can hold it well in 1 or 2 hands, which is cool. This hand is sculpted with a trigger finger, and she comes with her blaster pistol that you see her use in the beginning of the film A New Hope. So there's a bit of sculpt detail, and it looks pretty cool, and she holds it really well. Before I end off here, I will do a quick comparison. So here she is with her brother, Luke. If I can get him to stand here. There we go. And he's just a little bit taller than her, which makes sense. And they look pretty cool together. I have to say it looks really good. And just for comparison with a more standard height figure, here she is with Boba Fett, who stands significantly taller than her, which makes sense because she was quite a short person, short character, whatever you want to call it. So the scale is pretty good. I think she looks good overall. With their initial release, it's a hit or miss. Some of the head sculpts and the paint apps are alright, like mine. Others are not very good at all. If you were going to pick this figure up, I recommend you pick up the 40th anniversary version if you can, which has a resculpted head and looks a lot better. So I recommend picking this figure up if you're collecting the Black Series 6-inch line. Just if you're going to pick one up and you have a choice, definitely pick up the 40th anniversary release of the figure. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and may the Force be with you.